Welcome back to This Week on the Champ Outdoors. It's the 4th of July. Let's say so, holiday weekend on Mark Twain Lake. Actually, a holiday, and gonna go out, see what we can find. Water is way up. We're down to just the high water ramps right now. Fishing's been tough. It was pretty rough this past Thursday night tournament. Had mechanical issues from my trolling motor breaking down last week, so we're still dealing with that, so I don't have any footage from that for y'all, but went out today for a few hours before I had to do family stuff. It was rough, but I'll try to explain what I was trying to do and what I was expecting to do, so we'll get to that right now. We're coming back to where we were fishing Thursday night, see if we can't get on that same bite that we missed. Just got something to start out. The lake's extremely flooded right now. High water ramps are in and all. So, see what we can find. So right now I'm just trying to cast up into the bushes here. Right now I'm just working these rock banks, bushes, with bushes on them and grass. Hoping I can find something that's hanging out in there. I mean, that may partly be because of the plug, but it was providing additional resistance. That issue, I'm not sure. But again, I think some of it was the age of my old trolling motor. There's one. Missed him. It's a little fish, but it's a fish. We got one of my arms. So right now I'm just kind of working this like a swim jig. Just kind of pitching it up into the grass and right now what I'm doing is working this kind of like a swim jig. I'm pitching it up into the grass and just swimming it out. If I see any isolated cover, I'll hit it. Like, say if there's a bush or something that's submerged in the water that kind of stands out, maybe it's a little deeper or there's a bare area around it, anything like that, I'll flip in and target that specifically. Like up here where I've got the transition to the rock, to that chunk rock, and then the concrete boat ramp, I'll focus on that a little bit. But other than that, I'm just kind of working this through there, swimming it, hoping to trigger a reaction bite. Oh, I missed one. Had a little one on. So there's fish in there. Off that log. Ooh, I don't know if that was a rock or a fish, but it felt good. I'm thinking that was a fish because it had my thing. So there's fish in there. We're gonna kind of work this area a little bit harder because I just missed a couple fish in there. I know at least one. I think maybe two. Second one, I wasn't sure if it. Oh, that was a fish. So that what makes 3 bites I missed in here? If I can get them to just hold on a little longer, might have something. Trying to make them produce if I can, to at least get a fish in the boat for confidence sake. I was hoping a bass might have been using that guardrail as a ambush point. So what we're working here is a point on a channel swing. It comes into a shallow pocket back here. There's grass and brush that's flooded on this point. And with the lake's coming up, they wouldn't necessarily I wouldn't think they'd be on this point. But when I came up here, they're pulling current over it, so it's kind of acting like a ledge. And I saw fish chasing big fish, which was a good sign. Had one come up and slap at my bandito bug when it was caught up on just some floating, little floating stick, I guess. Kind of stick, grass mat that's floating over the point. Wasn't anything big, but it's at least a sign of fish. And I kind of wanted to hit this before it gets too crowded. I'll take a fun little bluegill right now, just a little anything to get the skunk out of the boat a bit. being high right now is normally when it's high, it's super muddy. And really, we were seeing it's high and the water is really clear for this lake. I think that's also what's making it tough, is it's clear and there's so much brush, bushes, vegetation to fish. The fish are just kind of scattered. And then you'll randomly see fish busting on bait. It's tough right now. See down in there. Yeah, really, it's not too crowded for a holiday weekend out here. And granted, it's just 10:30 on the Sunday, but about mid-morning on the 4th of July, I was kind of ready for crowds to be out. I think the lake level's kind of keeping some of them away. The fact that most of the normal ramps are closed and only the high water ramps are open. So the hold the course feature on this is pretty nice, because I turn it up while I'm trying to cover water like this. We're determined I'd probably just idle, but today I can sit here, talk to you. Got both my hands free, so like you see, I'm throwing a bandito bug again. Like I said, today's mostly I wanted to figure out the new trolling motor. We'll see how it handles these waves here. Not too bad. Yeah, we're going to go try to fish these flooded trees over here. And yeah, I was able to just put it on high and set that. I'd go get a drink. Yeah, there's the silo I was fishing, boat ramp and that. As I said, it's really cool being able to fish things like that on this lake, because with it being flooded like this, it's just wish the fishing was a little better. Like I said, tournaments have been struggling the past couple of weeks, so we'll see what we can do. Like I said, we're just gonna try to find something for y'all today. Again, we got a short day because being a holiday, got to spend a little bit of time with the family and that. I wish these weren't locusts and thorn trees. I just don't have as much luck out of the thorn trees, and bushes with thorns, but we'll see. So it's a pretty tough day today. Had a few bites. I think they were mostly small fish, but couldn't get anything in the boat. Couldn't get a hook in anything today. Just really struggled. The water being up, there's a lot of cover, a lot of stuff to fish, a lot of water to cover. And like I said, it's been tough. Just couldn't get it done today. Not with the time frame I had. And I really don't think I would have done any better had I had more time, because the lake was starting to get crowded, rough, and everything I was fishing was getting blown out. Yeah, it was just a rough day. And you'll have that from time to time. Like I said, holiday weekends, traffic picks up, doesn't make it any better. It's still a good time to be out on the water, nonetheless. But as always, please like, comment, subscribe. It really helps the channel grow. And I hope you and yours had a safe and happy 4th of July weekend. If you're off, I guess today when this comes out, but tomorrow for me. Hope you're enjoying it, and we'll see you next week on the Champ Outdoors.